circle, triangle. That's really weird. It's got 2 speakers, it's got stereo sound. The sound isn't the best. It's also got a camera on it, and a microphone, which is kind of nice. It also tells you what all these are on the top. So starting from the left, which is the right-hand side of the unit, there is a reset switch. That we will get onto later. That is a pain in the arse. It sticks out quite a bit, and it's a reset switch. Why you'd need it, I don't know, but why? Oh God, I'm so upset with that. The power button, which also, you know, is the lock button. You can unlock the device using that button. Volume, up and down. TF card for micro SDs. HDMI, mini HDMI, which is pretty neat. I think this is like one of the few devices I actually have that use it. Headphone jack, which is nice, and a mini USB port, not micro. Yes, they really did jump the ball there with that design, simply because so many phones use micro USB. I find it absolutely crazy they're using mini. Maybe it was cheaper. I don't know. You'd have to ask them. So yeah, that's the cosmetics. What's the screen like? It's I wish I used, and a manual, which, you know, has a lot of broken English in it. It really does. It's got a lot of text, which is nice. Apparently it comes with a game CD. If I have that, it's long lost. Yeah, the manual doesn't really tell you much, really. It doesn't explain much. Yeah, it's just basic. Apparently it comes with a warranty card, which is completely useless considering I don't think they make them anymore. But yeah, we'll get onto that later. Probably. Maybe. Who knows. But yeah, kept the box after all this time. I do not know why. Let's throw that out the way. Alright, so again, back to the screen. I was very happy with the screen. Very, very happy. Until one fateful day, I sat on it. I sat on it, and I've never actually used any kind of protection for this thing, even though I've been taking this out and playing with it. Let's show you the damage. Ooh, I know, look at it, It is still playable, which is very nice. The unit isn't damaged, just the screen is. Yeah, like I said, I've had this thing for over a year. I'm very sad that I sat on it, but to see the round part where it's sat on it. That's kind of adorable. But yeah, it's got dead pixels all over the damn screen now. I don't know if it's fixable, I really don't. It doesn't affect the screen in any particular way. As you can see, the digitizer is completely intact, because I've got it so it shows where the finger is. So it's, you know, it's very nice, it's very responsive, and the touchscreen is very, very lovely. I do like the touchscreen. The touchscreen was very good. Unfortunately, I broke it. That is completely on me. The screen is completely on me, not by this. So if yours comes like this, obviously, you know, get your money back. You know, but I've had this thing over a year. There's no way there's any kind of warranty, and there's no way of contacting anyone. So unfortunately, I'm stuck with it like this. But again, it's my fault. I sat on the damn thing. But yeah, let's get on with the review, shall we? One-core CPU, this thing runs games bloody phenomenally. It really does. So let's jump into the Game Center. Now, the Game Center comes on-built. It comes with a whole bunch of games already installed, and it already comes with the emulators. Now, of course, you can put your own games in, which, of course, I've put my 32GB SD card with every game known to man put on it. Seriously, it's got every single game on it. Except for anything after N64. N64 and after, I haven't got. But it's got everything else. So, today, I'll be showing you an N64 game. Because I can. Let's go for Super Mario. It's a me, the Mario. Let's turn the volume up, shall we?
Hello.
Dude. Yes! Little Mario. Yes. Alright, I'm not a big fan of playing N64 emulated games, so I actually haven't played them on this device. I just know that they run, obviously, for you guys to know that they work. This is the only reason I've played them. Yeah. Go away, Peach. We know you're having sex with Bowser. Don't lie. Don't lie. We know. We know. That's why you keep getting kidnapped. But yeah, it runs
flawlessly. And Nintendo 64 is not the most easiest system to emulate on these types of devices. And yet this thing does it straight out of the box. I'm not even joking. The moment this thing has a charge, this game's already on it. Obviously, I cannot guarantee it'll be on yours if you were to buy one, or yours if you already got one. But, whoo! Look at it! It's on! It works, and she looks beautiful. Bit pixely, of course, but woohoo! Yep, look at that high frame rate. Looks bloody brilliant. Runs beautifully well. Cannot go wrong with it. And I love Super Mario 64. I mostly play it on the DS, I'll admit. Mostly because, that graphical fidelity looks a million times better on the DS. That's just my opinion, though. And because it was, I think, it was like the first DS game I got on my DS. So, God, I don't bloody remember where to go. We'll just walk in random directions just to show that this game works. But yeah, it also comes with inbuilt functions to get out of games, so you don't have to use the touchscreen at all. So, if I press start and select together, it actually comes up with close game. Save and close. And it takes you back to the front end, I may as well call it, which is really, really cool. So this has a fantastic inbuilt game feature where you can just exit games, go into another, play another. Got Pokemon Arena, Mario Kart, Castlevania 2, all that good stuff. Let's have a look. Oh, Game Boy Color. Why not? Let's show some Game Boy Color games. It lags a little bit because I've got every single game on here. Come on. I know, I'm not gonna hold it against it for running this crappily. So let's play the age-old test. The age-old test that you have to test every Game Boy emulator with. And you know what game that is? Yes. Super Mario Land. Is that the right one? Super Mario Land. Yes, let's do it. Oh, looks like I was playing it. Yeah! Yeah, I've been playing this for a while, as you can see. I don't know what world we're on. I don't care. God, I suck. But yeah, runs absolutely flawlessly, as you'd expect. It's Game Boy, it's not rocket science to get working. So good. So yeah, that's Game Boy emulation. Again, like I always say, my old phone could run this. So, let's jump out of here and reopen it accidentally. I was herp-derping. Alright, next, Game Boy Advance. How well does it run Game Boy Advance games? Let's go with Doom 2, shall we? How well does it run Doom? Yes, it's software, we get it. "52 seconds of logos. Ding! Right, here we go with Doom. I actually don't know how well it runs Doom 2. About as well as I expected. It has massive frame rate drops in places. As such with a lot of Doom emulation, which kind of sucks. It really doesn't like having moving sprites on the screen, but other than that, it runs at a playable enough frame rate, I guess. I don't know, it just doesn't like too many enemies on the screen. Yeah, it doesn't like the sprites on the screen. As you can see, when we don't have the sprites on the screen, runs bloody great. But as soon as sprites come on the screen that move, it just does not like them. Ooh. But it's playable. It's very playable, as you can see. It runs, all right. It has major slowdown when we get to parts like that, though. Let's see. Oh, come on, shoot him. Yeah. So that runs about as well as you'd expect. I personally did not know, and I'm actually quite impressed, if I'm honest, that it runs this game quite well. Let's jump onto another game, shall we? Someone else. Don't really have many on here. Let's go for Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot's a bay. Vicarious Visions are the best people to put Crash Bandicoot, license to. Vicarious Visions is actually working behind, you know it, Crash Bandicoot Insanity? The trilogy, the remastered trilogy on PlayStation 4 that's coming out at some point. I don't know when. I've not been following it too well. But Vicarious Visions is working on it. And these guys have made the best Crash Bandicoot games since Naughty Dog. They have. They have pure passion for the original game. So let's jump straight in. Alright. So as you can see, the art style is back to the PS1 era. Obviously not 3D, but it's basically... This is basically Crash Bandicoot, PS1 Crash Bandicoot as a side-scroller. It is perfect. And it emulates perfectly on here as well, which makes me very happy. Music's on par, the game's on par, the frame rate's on par, and the game's on par. Love this game. Absolutely fantastic. It was so good I had to get every single Crash Bandicoot game by Vicarious Visions on my Game Boy Advance. I had to. And I'm not a big Game Boy Advance lover. Not really, even though I've got every single damn game. Oop. I balls that up. Oh well. Woo! But yeah, I'm getting too into this game. Let's get the hell out of here. So yeah, runs Game Boy Advance, runs PS1 and N64 games perfectly. Again, because it shows N64 games running perfectly, I am not going to show SNES, I'm not going to show the Mega Drive, and I'm not going to show the NES. Simply because they run bloody flawlessly. Take my word for it. Now, here's a fun one. Arcade games. Runs them bloody great. No, really, it does. So let's jump straight into this one. What's this one? Alien vs. Predator. Aha! Remember playing this one. This one's bloody great. My original hometown that still got the good old penny arcade actually still has one of these. Played on it over a year or so back. Not really been since, but it was there, which is awesome. Right, since Sir Coin, I want to play as Predator Warrior. And it runs MAME. It runs arcade games. Look at this shit. Runs them flawlessly. Look at this shit. It's brilliant. And you're playing this on the comfort of your TV, with a cable coming out of your Tlex Uliken. Bloody brilliant. Or you can play this on your handheld and just kick ass. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Runs flawlessly. And again, like all of them, you can just exit them by pressing start and select together, save and close. So it runs arcade games, it runs N64 games and below, it runs everything, but can it run PS1 games? Can it? Can it? Yes and no? Yes and no. Now let's see if I can find it. I cannot find it. Yeah, PS1 games, they work. They're just not... I'll try and show you. They're not the greatest. Let's see. Alright, so here's Assault Retribution on PlayStation 1. Yes, I'll play as him. Go, we're good. Oh, her. Doesn't matter. But yeah, Assault is a pretty fun game. I enjoy this one more than most. It's got a nice aesthetic to it. However, as you'll quickly see, there's a slight issue with it. It does have frame drops when there's, effects on the screen. Your performance will vary via game to game, but Assault runs alright, but PS1 isn't great. God, we're getting our ass kicked back. There you scrub! There we go. But, it's alright. I can't really say much about PS1 emulation simply because I've not played it too much on here simply because it kills the battery. Kills the battery very quickly, trust me. It's not very good. I remember playing about half an hour of Tekken on this damn thing and the battery was near dead from 100%, so, God, this game. Come on, die, you scrubs. No No one seems to want to die. Die, alien. Show me your fury. I'll sit here all day if I have to. See, I remember playing this 2-player. Do you remember playing this 2-player? Do you remember playing this 2-player? No? No, you suck. But, yeah, it was very fun. Just running. It's basically a fun little shooter. You just run from left to right, shooting everything and killing everything. Very fun. But yeah, that's enough of that. I would show other PS1 games, but I've forgotten how. I will be honest, I've forgotten how. Because every emulator on here is not accessible outside of the Game Center, which is a bit of a bummer. I don't know how they've managed to hide them, but they've hidden them. So you can't actually play the emulators outside of the Game Center. So you have to add the games to the Game Center where all the games are installed onto the actual device. It's a pain in the ass. Again, another negative. You've got to fiddle around with it quite a bit in order to access more games from your SD card, which I managed to do with Game Boy, as you saw, but I can't remember what I did because it was over a year ago. Okay, so let's get on to Android games real quick. Gloomy Dungeons. I've shown Gloomy Dungeons before. It's pretty much the same on here. It runs quite well. I can't remember. Your current progress will be lost. Well, I don't think I actually have any. Touchscreen. There we go. I can't actually see the screen. Alright. Yep. Awesome beans. Alright. Trying to remember how to play this. Alright, let's see if I can actually remember how to play this damn thing. Alright, let's do this. Get out of the way, scrub. Let's press the button. Let's do it. Any scrub in here? Nope. Grab the blue key. Let's do it. Oh, hit the enemy. Screw you! Oh, got his gun. How the hell do we change weapons? If lost, press the map button. How about screw you? Change weapon, destroy the next enemy. Alright, die, scrub. Yeah! Alright, press the unlevel switch. Easy peasy. Yeah,